right, welcome back from Evo, everybody. I am deadass also tired as shit, but it's all good. We got another episode of Soul Info Cards coming your way. I don't know what number it is. It's been like so long since I did one of these, and today joined with me after we met in person at Evo is RonTheTryhard. How y'all doing? How are you doing?
What's up?
All right, so
Doing well.
before we get into the meat and potatoes of the Soul Info Cards where we go over the VODs and stuff, I do want to interview you a little bit about where'd you get your tag, where and all that kind of stuff. So I guess we'll start with that. Where'd you get
Okay.
your tag?
It's kind of a long story, but so Final Fantasy 11. Like we're going way back to the PS2 days when I ran on dial-up and played MMOs on my PS2. Um, I made an Elvan, and I suck at names, so I just used like the random name generator that they had built in,
Mm-hmm.
and I got Ronilo, Ronilo. And I was like, this sounds like a good enough name. Fuck it. And picked it. We got that going. So Ronalo was the name. It kind of stuck. I used it for like Monster Hunter later on and stuff. So fast forward to Xbox 360 days when I was trying to come up with a unique gamer tag for that, and I think I tried like 4 or 5 names at least, and they didn't work. Like ones that I would use more commonly for usernames. And I
Mm.
don't like putting numbers in my name, so that's a problem for making things unique. And the only one that was available was Ronalo, so I ended up picking that for Xbox Live. And nobody could pronounce the name right. Everybody called me like Ronilo, Ronilio, Ronito. And so moving forward over to Soul Calibur 5, like everybody and their dog called me a tryhard whenever I'd beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of just, jokingly called myself Ron the Tryhard over time. And like in Street Fighter 5, I ended up actually just making a freaking Smurf account named Ron the Tryhard,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just kind of stuck after that. So I kind of just made that my new tag for everything. So
Oh,
that's kind of the lore on Ron the Tryhard. My name's not actually Ron.
that's the plot twist of the century, by the
Yep.
way.
Plot twist, and
Yeah.
I'm not actually a tryhard. No, I am a tryhard to some extent.
All right. So how'd you get into Caliber?
Uh, Same way pretty much half the people got, Link, Soul Calibur 2.
Mm.
I was a big Nintendo fanboy growing up. That's pretty much like the main console line we started with, me and my two brothers, and fell in love with it after playing Soul Calibur 2. I think I like 100%ed Weapon Master as a kid, like pretty quickly, and then Soul Calibur 3 came out, and I got it the day it came out on PS2. And played through that, and I couldn't 100% Soul Calibur 3. There's too much in it. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
got into that. Got Soul Calibur 4 like the day it came out. All the Star Wars characters was a super like left field play on Bamco's part, but it worked. And played online for the first time and realized how much I sucked. And after that, slowly just started getting good at the game and getting competitive with it and started taking it more seriously over time. And then like played Soul Calibur 4 for like 3 to 5 years competitively online because I lived in middle of nowhere Iowa and didn't have a local scene.
Mm.
So I was mostly just an online warrior up until Soul Calibur 6 came out.
Yeah.
But
Now
we
now
played
we're at
4
these
and 5
events.
and now 6. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was always like my dream. In Soul Calibur 4, I always wanted to go to like tournaments, and I know they had like a big one. I think it was called Extravaganza or something in like Cedar
Yes.
Rapids, Iowa, which is where I live. Um, and I just didn't have a car back then. I was in high school, so like really, really sucked. I couldn't go to like any big events or anything. I just played online. But
But now we did it. We are at
now we did it.
we
Yep,
we went to
crossed it
Evo,
off the bucket
baby.
list. Went to Evo, baby.
That's all that
Placed
matters.
ninth.
Yeah, no, very good
So
placing at a super major.
thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah,
I
I
drowned
just
in
barely
pools.
missed the cut for the payoffs.
I drowned in
But
pools.
you're good. I mean, hey, dude, you beat freaking giraffe. Like that's
Yeah, the
nothing
that was
to
quite something.
nothing to look down on.
Indeed, indeed. Yeah, no, it
Because
was fun.
Giraffe, has placed top 8 before.
Yes, I have been gate kept from top 8 by a dude in a cast.
Damn.
No,
Yeah,
our graves
I
is
got
so
gate
good.
kept
So,
by I got gate kept by Ramon and Toothpaste,
mm,
but both were like really close, and it was pretty much just like they both banked on like a big read, and you know, I kind of just went into the read. I got red.
mm.
That's how it happens.
Yeah, sometimes you kids can't even be mad. It's like, wow, they actually just fucking outplayed me. Whatever. At the end of the
Yeah,
day, yeah, we'll just be better from it.
right.
All right, yeah. So, yeah, no. So, um, right. So we'll get back. We'll get into. Well, we're gonna get into the VOD section of it. Pretty much how it goes is if you want me to pause or like kind of slow down something. I don't know how to do frame by frame in Twitch, so we can't do that. But, either way, yeah, we are gonna get into this.
I think frame by frame is it still the same as it is on YouTube, where you just press the like the greater than or less than sign.
It's not. That's why I don't know.
Ah, that
Yeah.
sucks. Yeah, I don't know that either.
Yeah, but we can slow it down, and all that kind of stuff. So,
Yeah.
uh, hopefully everything's streamed up and ready for you on your end, and we can get started.
Yep.
All
See the
right.
thing.
Let me see. On Discord?
Yeah, I can see that. I can see the Twitch up. You have pulled up on the
Got
Twitch
it.
thing right now.
All right, so let me see if I can get this going. Boom. Oh, yes, I love how this works. Okay, great. In 3, 2, 1.
War Ragnarok. I know Eric.
So
Williams
this
personally,
set
actually.
is
So,
from
I want that game. I want
Mighty
that game to
Mucks.
win Game of the Year. Oh,
Mighty Mooks, yeah.
This is
And I was playing the Yoshimitsu against Yoshimitsu, the respectable mirror. Now this
indeed.
one was a little people didn't like it because we looked so similar, but I have a big head, so like realistically you can tell which one is which. I
Yeah.
hope. Also, I think this one dot calibered actually. Now that I think about it, I got really unlucky with fighting Yoshimitsu 6 and it dot caliber like 2 or 3 times against him. But yeah, anyway, so I guess you probably want me to like actually talk about my thought process.
Yeah, you could talk about anything you want. You could be like, man, Yoshi a bitch or some shit like that. I don't
Yeah,
care.
Yoshi's a bitch.
Yeah.
No, so Yoshi 6, like traditionally I tend to beat him in the Yoshi mirrors. I mean he beats me sometimes too. Like we go back and forth, but typically I go positive versus him. So that's usually why. Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
There's the dot caliber.
Indeed, the dankest
God
of dot
bless.
caliber.
Yeah, we can fast forward a bit. We gotta wait till the 3 dots fill up. But as you can see, it gets pretty intense. I filled up dots faster than he did.
Yeah, that's
He
crazy.
connected 3.
Oh damn, you got a second dot. That's crazy.
Yeah, I got a second dot, and it was fast too.
Oh wait, wow. Oh yeah, you got the.
Yeah,
You
we
got
got the 3
the.
dot. Yeah, I got some big wall combo on him, and he died. That was pretty much what happened, I think.
Damn. Feels bad,
So yeah, because if Yoshi gets a wall combo on you, it's like 100, upwards of like 140, 150 damage
Oh, yeah, that's
if
a
he
lot.
gets the real big one.
man. It's a lot.
Anyway, so here's Scrooge McDuck. I like to have fun with creations, especially in Mighty Moves, because they let me. They shouldn't allow that, personally. It's just too much power.
Yeah, no,
Too
there's
much
some
psychological damage.
There's some cursed shit out there, including my core
Dude,
values.
you can legitimately just throw your opponent off with like a fucking Scrooge McDuck Yoshimitsu, Like, how are they supposed to deal with that mentally?
Bro, this Scrooge McDuck does leg day, bro.
No,
Bro, do you see this?
Cool as fuck. So anyway, pretty much like what my game plan is close. Obviously, you want to out-aggress Yoshi. As Yoshi, it's a pretty like I can't even really explain my thought process. I kind of just like I see white for a second. The glue starts to fill my veins, and I wake up and I win. Like that's pretty much how this matchup goes.
Next Evo, y'all should bring like Elmer's glue
Yeah,
and put
there's
like.
a how fearsome. Yeah, we got that. Oh well, we died anyway.
Yeah, you gotta bring the Elmer's glue and put like vanilla pudding in that shit, and then go hard.
Someone said
that was me. Yeah.
Yeah, that was you that said that, and yeah, that's a good idea. I gotta do that.
I was thinking about doing the Windex Powerade one, just to like really.
Oh
fuck with
yeah,
people,
yeah,
but
yeah. I've seen I saw that on fucking Scrubs. That's where I saw it first.
Yeah.
The janitor. Yeah. And that's a good show.
Oh
Anyway,
my
so yeah,
gosh, you hit him with
Yoshi
the.
6. Yeah, no. So traditionally, I know that Yoshi 6 doesn't really like teching much.
Mhm.
So I take full advantage of that with the 236A plus B. It is a dead trap, and you have to tech it.
Mm. So it's like a
On
50-50.
like, it's a 50-50. Yeah. So you can either do 66A plus B to catch them teching, or you can like run up. I think 66A on that specific one,
Mhm.
catch them teching. Or you can do 236A plus B.
Mm.
And that's like an old Soul Calibur thing. Like that's like an old knowledge thing from 4 and 5. It worked where if they stayed on the ground, 236A plus B. Back then it was 236B, but yeah, that used to work. Catching people as a dead trap. So it's always kind of been a thing. We caught him sidestepping. Big damage. He doesn't get out of it. Caught him trying to step there. More big damage. And see there, I was like winding up. Didn't want to like get the guard break. I wanted to carry it to the next round, so that's why I was being kind of conservative with it. One thing that my Yoshi I think prioritizes, and this is something I don't really see most other Yoshis prioritize, is guard damage. If you haven't noticed, I'm always like doing Oki setups, and there we go, it broke. I'm always trying to do setups to basically get like big guard damage over combo damage. So like,
I see.
and yeah, we're going for the fancy combo here. Now this didn't actually kill, but it got really close. This was just for the fans, you know. It doesn't actually.
The
do much
fans of
damage.
Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, the fans of Scrooge McDuck, exactly.
Someone said "suck my ass" on commentary, and I'm kind of disturbed.
Suck
Oh,
my
yeah.
ass.
If he made that comeback, I would.
Yeah, we did the signature Scrooge.
Oh yeah,
pogo.
and this is first to threes.
This was loser semifinal, so this is
Yes.
first to 2.
Oh really? Okay.
Yeah, so that was 2-0. That was it.
You're making me
It was a pretty quick and dirty round against Yoshi 6 there.
Mm.
I was doing really well that day. I beat Toothpaste 2-0. I beat Yoshi 6 2-0, and I beat Rubber Beefman 3-0 in losers final. So if we want to fast forward to that, that was kind of just showcasing a bit of my Yoshi. I've been told I play like Yoshi like a Soul Calibur 5 Yoshi, which makes sense because I mained him in 5 and I mained him in 4.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of use a lot of the more old school tricks and secrets and stuff. Focusing a lot more on Oki, I think, more than other Yoshis do. And focusing on that guard damage so I can get the big combos. Anyway, this is Zos now. I got my crappy hit Zos.
Hang on.
Because he stops time.
That is true.
So yeah, pretty much.
Cheeks, I love it.
My game plan against Hilda. Also, I don't know why this. Is it lagging a bit on your end? The
No. Here.
Okay, it might just be Discord. Okay, it's not a big deal.
Is it working a little better? Or?
Yeah, no, I can see it on your actual thing. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So anyway, typically against Hilda, my main game plan is to like get in and there's 2 types of Hildas, right? There's the ones that hold charge and the ones that don't.
Mm-hmm.
Most Hildas are going to be the ones that hold charge, but
Right.
so when they're holding charge, you can kind of tell because they mostly just focus on kicks.
Mm-hmm.
And when they're holding charge, like you can kind of just go ham on them and like stuff them a lot more. So that's
Right.
kind of what I'm doing a lot. You'll see me doing like 2As and stuff. It's because I know that like worst case I'm gonna eat like a kick and it's not gonna do much damage.
Right.
Until she's got that sword regalia, which now she just got. That's when you kind of gotta watch for her doing that stupid little kick that's plus on whiff.
Mm.
And yeah, he got big damage. People say this matchup is like really bad for Zos. I think it's about 5-5 honestly, because and there we go. He was doing too many of those kicks, and I stuffed it with a 6K, and it lethal hits versus light attacks. So,
Oh.
yeah, Zos's 6K lethal hits versus light attacks either interrupt or whiff, so it's really nice. Yeah, I just that was just a YOLO moment. I was like, well, I'm dead if he pokes me one more time. I figure he's gonna keep trying to poke out because that's all he needs. We're just gonna do it. Stop time. We're hit. Yoshi
Hit him
6
with
is the
Thanos.
homie, but fuck him. That's what Dreamer says.
Blinking eyes on that helmet.
Yeah, so I basically just wasn't really letting Ruber get any real game plans here. That was kind of the. I was trying to like not to let him get much momentum. He got a little bit of wall damage, whatever, and yeah, that was me ducking 22B plus counter reaction, I think, or maybe I mashed there. I think that one was a mash. I kept ducking his 6-6B, his 22B plus K on reaction for some reason.
Right.
I don't know. It was just me being dumb, and that was, yeah, that was a screw up.
Ooh.
We made some mistakes. Yeah, that was another screw up, and he takes the round. Yeah. I was playing, like, I wasn't playing a little sloppy that round, admittedly. Now we got no meter, but it's fine. We're Zos. We just need curses. We don't need meter.
So do the curses, do they like, if you have one curse, it's like plus a certain amount, two curses plus?
No. Well, yeah, yes and no. It adds frame advantage on block and hit.
Oh.
So that's what it does. One curse traditionally is just safe. It's usually not plus. Two curses is like it's like plus on half the moves and like safe on the others. And then three curses is just plus on everything. You do 6-6-8 plus B with three curses, you're plus 8.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. That's why like I do 6-6-8 plus B sometimes just for the gimmick of like they're gonna block it, they're not gonna know it's plus, and I'm just gonna fucking press a button and they're gonna get hit. You know, like that's sometimes I'll spend my three curses if they're like about to die. I'll just do that. It works wonders. Because yeah, that's the thing, right? Is like people still to this day do not really lab much of Zos because like nobody plays them. So there's definitely a bit of like imposter syndrome playing Zos because it's like, well, I'm getting away with so much like that. Like that was a bit of a knowledge thing, and then this is a knowledge thing that wasn't real. That was a dead trap.
There is a 50-50 off it though.
It is a 50-50, but honestly, he would have been better off just waking up blocking because if
Waking
you
up
wake up,
blocking, okay.
yeah. So you can do that on 2A plus B on setups like that. Like you're not locked into that only catches if you literally just stay on the ground and do nothing. You can also side roll to get out of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
like the worst thing you can do in a lot of situations against Zos is just lay flat and not do anything.
Okay.
You always want to be doing something on the ground. So either rolling right or teching or waking up holding guard.
Oh,
Like,
Pheromone
those are
just kind
your
of puts
3
the
best
fear
options.
of God in you when you text.
Yeah,
so.
Pheromontress does put the fear of God when you tech. As all Awesome else should, honestly. His set play is probably one of the biggest in Soul Calibur 6, in my opinion. Like, Zos is very heavy on set play.
And now we have Thanos.
Yep, now we have Thanos. As you said earlier, the Thanos snap. And we get to see it in its real glory. Actually kind of proud I got the freaking all the stones on his gauntlet, even though you can't see it. So yeah, that's a weird back throw setup that sometimes works but doesn't other times. And that, yeah, see, so that's 4K lethal hit. Lethal hits versus heavies. So you saw I visually confirmed that he whiffed the guard breaker, and then we need him in the face, and you can get like 90 damage if you do the full thing, or do what I do at the beginning of rounds where I go for the curse, because you know that curses in the long run tend to be smarter if you don't have them.
Right.
That's pretty much like Zos has a lot of combo routes. When he has no curses on someone, his combo route is either, you know, curses, do less damage, or do more damage and don't get a curse. So, and see, there's another one. I was kind of baiting those a lot because I know Ruber likes to go for those.
Yeah, we are.
Most builders do.
Charge A on deck.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep, wall.
Yep, so there's a wall combo,
good
yep.
tech.
Yeah, so Hilda is one of like 3 characters that can side tech that 2A plus B, and I forgot, so like, yeah, it's rough. I dropped all my wall pressure because of it.
Oh,
I have to use 4B plus K there as Zos.
what a throw.
Yeah, they got a throw on me, and see, it was all just because they could side tech that thing that nobody else can side tech. Lost all my pressure.
Yeah, but knowing that kind of like like having that situational awareness, like it really helps you with your gameplay. Like I do like that.
Oh yeah.
So you're like, oh yeah, this character could do this, and that is why like I probably lost.
Right. Yeah, you have to have that, honestly. I think at top level it helps a ton. Like knowing what you can and can't do against each character is important. And I think this game, more than like any other fighting game, is very heavy on knowing character you're fighting.
Right.
Other games you can kind of just do your game plan and it works against like
Oh.
pretty much the entire cast except for like so many characters.
Mhm.
This game, I think you can like not even really be good with your own character and know how to fight the opponent, and you know, you just basically do like basic bread and butters, and you can beat them. I think. And maybe that's a hot take. Maybe people disagree with me on that, but
Depends on, it's like character. If you play a certain
Yeah.
character, maybe. If you play another character,
if
it depends.
right,
But
but
definitely.
if they don't know, I'm saying like if they don't really fully know how to fight your character, but you know how to fight their character, and you don't fully know how to play your own character that you're playing, like you still have an advantage. You know, you still have a really big advantage. Anyway, so yeah, there's the Thanos snap. Made him spend his meter. Oh, did that skip? I guess that was just Discord.
Yeah, no, they had a little bit of a lag when you hit land
Yeah.
CE.
Yeah, so you see,
Oh,
like
another one.
Yeah, he sidestepped and held the charge. So that's another thing. If you're fighting Zos and you see that he's got the meter, you typically want to sidestep and then just like stop for a second. You don't want to do sidestep into autopilot moves because that will get you killed if he goes for his CE.
Right.
But it's hard because obviously you're never going to know when the Zos is actually going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And yes, that's one of my signature things. Backstep into 6BB lethal hit. People fall for it all the time. It's just enough time for them to see, oh, he backstepped, I'm good, and then they get hit by it.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, and look at all that damage.
Yeah, that.
All because he hesitated when I backstepped.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, Zos banks big on the opponent's mistakes. It's his
Mm.
whole thing. He's manipulative as fuck.
Mm.
And this was a 1-3 set actually. This is Loser's final. But yeah, we can call it good there if you want on that match.
Yeah, we could go to the next one.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Also, one thing I do want to add about my play, that walled stage, I love that Wolfkrone walled stage. And this stage too.
Mm-hmm.
Both these stages are like my best stage personally.
Mm.
Just because like, you know, Walls and me, we get along. Ever since Soul Calibur 4, wall combos have always been like my biggest thing. I'm a combo fiend. And stage awareness and all that.
Yeah, I totally get the stage awareness part. I'm like, wow, that looks like a ring out. It was a ring out.
Yeah. Well, and one thing that like I don't think enough people really pay attention to is like positioning and movement is like very vital, especially at the start of a round. Like if you ever watch me play and you pay attention, I'm usually trying to walk the opponent over to a wall or a ring edge. Like that's typically what I'm doing. Like just kind of subtly leading them over, and half the time people don't even realize they're being led over there, you know? And then I ring them out in like 2 seconds or whatever, or I wall splat them. Like I'm typically always trying to position myself, whether it's with a combo or with just movement and stuff, trying to push people over to a wall or a ring, because you know that's where you win.
Yeah, indeed. So like, yeah, no, because I'm all about that ring out. You know, why interact when you don't have to? That's the game plan, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So, especially with Keelik, it's just like the game plan for ring out is just so easy.
Right.
Did they whiff? Die. That's literally it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, no. So this seems like it is a set, like a casual set. Seems against Sly.
Yeah, so this was just casuals against Sly in this stream. I was playing a little tier, so this kind of showcases, you know, I don't just play Zos and Yoshi. I play like 5 characters now. Soon to be 6 with Huang.
Oh, you're picking up Huang.
Yeah, so this was a big combo. That's what that was. So we got wall combos with my Abatira.
That was kind of hot. That was pretty good.
Yep. Yeah, I was actually doing really good with Tira that day.
I think Tira is a sleeper top tier.
I think she's I think she's a mixed bag, right? Because, you know, there's that RNG factor of her. I think her small caliber is really good in Jolly and Gloomy.
I think it's kind of
Um,
bullshit.
yeah, it's her safe game is pretty solid, except for the fact that like she's got a lot of like -12 stuff that people don't really call her on.
Mm.
Like that right there. While Rising K is -12.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Um, so yeah, and then there's a lot of strings she has that people don't like properly option select or deal with, like 6AA and 6AB and 6AA with Jolly. You can actually react both of them on and GI both of them at the same timing, you know. So yeah, here's a
Oh.
combo. I was trying to go for a reset and we got it, and then we got a back throw. I love that back throw setup. If they're caught sideways on 4A, typically that sets up for a back throw. It's character dependent to some extent. It's weird. I couldn't fully explain it, how it works. I just know it works sometimes.
That low.
So yeah, we go for the low. Oh, he hesitated, so we take advantage of that.
No, unlocker.
Yeah, and that, like,
Oh my gosh.
even if they block it, it's like, what are you gonna do?
How-
It's so good.
Is it like
And,
-12 or some shit?
I believe it's -14.
Oh, that
I might
doesn't
have to
matter.
double check
That
on
doesn't
that.
matter
Yeah.
to me.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. It might be even -16.
16, that's
but
good, yeah.
but it's a really weird low, and people don't see it coming half the time, even though it's slow. Yeah, so we go on the wall splat, and then we get the big damage. Like
Oh my
Jolly's wall
gosh.
combos, if set up right, can be pretty nasty. That was almost half health. So she's not bad against wall. It's just a lot of them require like proper positioning and stuff, otherwise they drop, which sucks. But yeah, 22B is like probably one of her craziest moves in Jolly, I think, in neutral, because that stuff is like safe on whiff.
There's also 6B series, which is, I think, one of the stupidest things I've ever seen in my
Yeah,
life, so...
yeah, I mean, realistically, it's like you can either, because you can get a good punish on her if she decides to do it and you guess right. Because 6BK you duck, 6BB you sidestep.
It hits backwards, though, so you have to, like, do it in a way.
Yeah, right.
I usually just back parry if I think it's coming as a Keelik player.
Yeah, that's fair.
But, like, yeah, no, sidestepping around 6B, like, for the less privileged, I guess, of character is a risk. So it's just like, man...
Right.
Character has some impressive ass shit.
Yeah, she does. For sure. The nice thing about 6B at least, and that's the things like people don't really like. She has to kind of take risks to step kill in Jolly. I think more so than Gloomy. Like Gloomy, has some solid Hori mids. Jolly doesn't really have so much of that. She's got 22A, which is punishable. She's got 66A, which is punishable. She got 4A, which is a high, and is also punishable. She's got 4A, which is, I think, starts out as a high. Like, she doesn't have a lot. Her 3A is also punishable, but I think 3A is a really good one. That's typically what I use to keep people still, because it has so much range. Ain't nobody blocking a 3A from, like, range 3, you know?
Yeah.
And, he just let me do that, pretty much. Get Coda.
Okay, good.
Yeah, he soul charged to get out of that mix-up. He was about to get grabbed. Yeah, so 3K, that's a move you don't see Tears do very often. It does tech jump, which I think is kind of useful. Got the trill.
Oh my gosh, he mashing!
Yeah,
he's
he
dead!
Yep. We got the double 4K just because we can.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, we can move on.
I-
But yep, so that is a thing. Like Tira, I am really glad I kind of played her and got her to S1. She taught me a lot more, patience, defensive play, and like footsie game almost. Like playing more neutral. So I kind of started implementing that more into my other characters as well. I think there's a lot of benefit from, picking up multiple characters for that reason. You kind of get different angles and different takes on styles that you maybe wouldn't have seen if you were just stuck with one character,
Right.
Anyway, so yeah, that was Zos. I was again doing pretty well that day, and was going positive versus Sly with Zos too. And
How do you feel about the Talum Zos matchup?
I don't like it. I don't like Talum.
Okay,
Some
well,
people say
join the
that it's
club.
like yeah, a lot of people in the Zos Discord tell me that this matchup is in Zos' favor, and maybe they're right. But if the Talon just goes ham and doesn't get conditioned, it's really fucking annoying.
Bold of you to assume that a Discord has the
Yeah.
right opinion, but that's
Right.
just we can talk about
Well,
that later.
yeah, I mean the Zos Discord is something different, right?
Yeah.
Like, if it was a different Discord, I would say yeah. Yeah, see, I got mixed there because I tried to GI. I don't like that her side twirl thing has like an answer for everything. You know, it's got an answer if you try to GI. It's got an answer if you try to RE. It's like she's got RE safe stuff. It doesn't. I mean, I'm from fucking Soul Calibur 4, right? Where like dance characters weren't that strong. So I'm kind of I was a little spoiled by that game coming into. Oh yeah, and I dropped it.
That was gonna be so
drop.
cool if that landed.
But we got it anyway.
That was gonna be so cool. I would have been
Almost
like,
tiny.
damn right.
I know, yeah. Yeah, dude, B-Slide K is it's harder than it looks to get online, especially. Like, people got to give Zos players more credit. We're out there working hard doing our B-Slide K juggles to ring out. But yeah, the Talon matchup. Yeah, you see, like, I'm constantly trying to like 6BB because I see him backing into that range. 6BB only lethal hits on tip range for those who don't know. He dropped the ring out. So that is a break. Yep. And I didn't even want to try doing the B-Slide K that time. I just did 4-6B ring out. I could have done 6-6B, B-Slide K, gotten maybe a little more meter, but I already had 2. Didn't matter. So yeah, really, like,
I ducked that shit.
I'm trying to think of like what my overall game plan is going into Talum. It's kind of a lot of like in neutral, I'm kind of just trying to bait her into stuff and like I fish for 6BB lethal hit a little too much. That's kind of my thing. Because it's such a good lethal hit, right? Like if you whiff 6BB will lethal hit if you get at the right range.
Right.
It's just about knowing your spacing to get it every time. But you can make it look easy if your spacing is on point. I've had people complain about 6BB lethal hit saying it's like broken. So that's a lot of what my game plan is. And then like kind of just checking, stuffing with lights up close, you know, typical small caliber. I'm not doing a very good job here and I'm getting mixed. You know, Talum, you make like one mistake and you'll lose all your health. You get stuck in the mixer. I think she does way too much damage. I don't think short characters should do that much damage. Yep, and we guessed wrong again. We got mixed, and then did I block it? No, I did.
Oh my.
And he made a mistake.
Oh.
Hubris beat him. Yeah, so here's the thing. 3AB only reverse ring outs on counter hit.
Yeah.
So if he had just stayed still and blocked for like 2 more seconds.
Bro, dude could have ducked and been fine.
Dude, yeah. If you just neutral duck, like hold duck and don't press anything, you won't get counter hit out of the ring. The only things I have that can reverse ring out on ducking opponents are Wall Rising B, which does put me backwards and makes me -12. So it's kind of like it reminds me kind of Setsuka's, you know, her like jump horizontal. Yeah, that move is kind of similar to Zos's Wall Rising B in terms of frame data and how it works. So yeah, we caught him mashing, so we did that. Set up for the vortex. We waited a second to see what he would do, and I was hoping he would try to duck there, but he stayed firm. That move was
level 3.
Safe on with. Yep, level 3. We get that. Push him against the wall, and you see like I'm just trying to constantly position myself so that his back is to the wall, but he's kind of getting out a little bit. So yeah, you see like I'm sidestepping kind of to try to get him closer to that wall. I always try to take that into consideration.
Right.
Oh, come on.
So the tracking on that A+B was disgusting.
Okay, the soul charge.
Yeah, so I have to, obviously, because we're at 0.
What an R. Oh!
Yep, and he got hit by that. Oh, but then lethal it because he used the fucking... Yeah, I remember that. He didn't use the... He used the RE cancel. Tell him, you know, she can do that to where she can't... She basically avoids getting lethal hit from a read on A+B.
Yeah.
Which is dumb.
Keelik is privileged that even if Tell him RE cancels at level 3, The A plus B hitbox is so fucked up that it hits
Yeah.
anyway.
Nice. Oh yeah, I dropped that. If he had just blocked
Oh,
there,
death.
it would have broken anyway.
Mhm.
So yeah, I was just basically going for the break at that point. Use the soul charge. Yeah, you see, I'm just so one thing people, it's kind of funny. Nobody wants to really go over to Zos when his back is to the ring edge.
Mhm.
So if I just want to buy time when someone's in soul charge, I just back off and go to the ring edge. And like they ain't gonna follow me, so they're just gonna waste their thing. So yeah, you see there, I'm trying to fish for that 1 BB, because that'll ring out with 2 curses.
Ah.
So yeah, if you have 2 curses on you, Zos can either yeah
Wait,
this
what?
this
No,
was
no,
disgusting.
no.
Look at that.
What?
Yeah. You can see I was
Wait.
smiling on stream too. Okay, so soul attack can be time stopped. If you have at least 1 curse and it counter hits, that's a combo, and you reverse ring out. Yep. It's disgusting. It's I-16, by the way. I-16 reverse ring out on counter hit.
Totally worth the full.
So, yeah, that was a rare one that you probably won't see much. But
Yo, what is this
I like
secret
going.
tech, bro?
Yeah, that's some secret tech.
What is that
There's a
secret
lot of
sauce?
there's a lot of sauce with Zos, right?
Indeed,
We call him
Zos the sauce
Sausalamo.
boss. Yeah,
Yep.
that's what I call him.
Sauce the sauce boss. So yeah, you see this? This is all real because she's face flat. Feet
Okay,
forward.
that rung out.
That
I'd
was
been
a
like,
fake. Yeah,
Zos top 1.
that was an attempt. You can air control out of that. It's not
Okay,
real.
yeah.
I like going for the fake shit if it works,
Mhm.
and yeah. So you see, I'm.
It's
trying
not
to
fake
just
if it
get-
works.
It is exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, so this is a scary situation. We got pressure, but you see, I just immediately like take it, turn it around. Just I'm taking my plus frames. You ain't gonna press buttons. I know. You were doing the Hadokens, and you see what I'm doing is I'm visually watching to see when he stops to block because people do.
Oh, come on.
And yeah, that was rough. Oh, but
Well, we got
we dropped it, and
Oh
he's
my
dead.
gosh, a robbery! All right,
Yeah,
we're moving on. This is too much.
Yeah. So yeah, that was a very long set we played against him, and I think we played against others in that stream too. But yeah, it was a good day for Zos. So here's a clip.
Mhm.
This is just a short one, but this was one against Manta. And
Yeah.
Manta, if you don't know, has godlike reactions even online.
Yeah.
One thing that he has done traditionally, I can probably show you another clip of where he actually did it successfully in James Chen's stream. But I basically, when I would run up to seppuku him, he
Mhm.
likes to super freak it.
Yeah.
Like on reaction, which is fucking crazy. So I ended up
I'm his local.
basically-
I've seen some crazier shit.
Yeah. Yeah, we
I-
did some sets at Evo at the Suite of History, and it was pretty fun.
I was just like, man, what the fuck?
Right. So yeah, he likes to do that on reaction, but we have answers for that, and so I hatched this big brain scheme of like, I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna G cancel it because season 2.5 they buffed for some reason his seppuku to where you now have like 2 different ways you can cancel it.
Mhm.
You can cancel it before he even does it, and that just turns him around, or you can cancel it once the fire already starts. So
Mm.
like, I cancel it once the fire starts, and he visually confirms that the fire starts, so he super freaks, and then I just fuck him for it. So you can play. That's pretty much what happens here. Just a fun little. And you see, I was already trying to go for it, so he already knew.
Oh.
Yeah. I could have
Oh.
gotten a way better combo off that, but yeah,
Oh.
it was.
That was actually kind of
So-
nice. Let's watch that again.
Yep. And he actually kind of reacted a little slow, so that might have even just hit him
Mhm.
if I hadn't let it rip. I think he kind of,
So that in, like, 2 different ways
but he
now.
still did it anyway. Another one I call him on with Zos is he likes to try and do Super Freak against Zos's B plus K. That big one where he winds up for the curse
Mhm.
and like claws at you, and it's guard breaker. That one you can charge for like a whole minute.
Wow.
And not a whole minute, but like a whole second or 2.
Mm.
You can charge it really long, and if you charge it, there's like 3 stages. The first stage only applies 1 curse. The second stage applies 2 curses and knocks them down for a combo. The third stage applies 2 curses and leaves you at like plus 12. So you can apply a 3rd curse on block if you're up against a wall. It's
Oh
disgusting.
my god.
Yeah. So, but you would have to be incredibly scared to let me hold that shit for a full like. It's like
7 years.
It's like, yeah, it's like 80 frames.
Oh my
is how long that
gosh.
takes. Yeah, you're gonna have to be really scared to do that. He does have mind games to it. I can G cancel it at any time during that time while I'm charging it up.
Mhm.
So literally, I can do it, hold G, cancel G, and then 3 AKU for trying to
Mhm.
sidestep it. So there's a lot of pressure when mind game involved around it.
I
But anyway,
see.
he likes to super freak that. And so I will just hold it all the way because he'll super freak preemptively. And then I get the full like 80 frame charge that then combos into like 100 damage.
My goodness.
Yeah.
All right. Yep, your
Anyway,
character's
so
fucked
this
up.
was this was an old one. This was like, earlier season 2.
Mhm.
This is the Bud Light Beer League online. This I think was like my first this was where people started recognizing me as a player, as a ZOS player, was
Mhm.
fighting against JJJ in Bud Light Beer League, and this is what got me into top 8 in that tournament. So this one is just we are just backing off. We were dabbing. We were zoning with the Hadokens, and you
Just
see, I'm
dabbing.
waiting till I see him. I'm waiting till I see it reline, and then we just YOLO slide because we had the health, and I didn't really care. I was like, he's not gonna do anything about it, and then we dab.
Damn.
So yeah, it was a very decisive
You
finish
dabbed on the
there.
haters.
Yeah, dabbed on the haters. But this is a thing that ZOS has that's really strong that I think a lot of ZOS players overlook. When he's in soul charge, you don't have to go up to him. You can just back off and use your soul charge purely to like rack up curses
Mhm.
and keep them out. And against Amy especially, that's really strong because if she can't get in, she can't do anything.
Mhm.
So yeah, so this is another thing. This is what I call my patented rinse cycle combo. So Zos's B slide K, the just frame. You can actually loop that in the air up to 7 times,
Up to
but it's
7
air
times.
controllable. Up to 7 times, but it's air controllable. So you see here, we did it. We did the double. Yeah. So
Oh.
we launched him on tech trap. 1, 2, 3, and he rung out.
He air controlled himself out of the
Because
ring.
in that corner, you can't air control out of it. If you do, you're gonna get wrung out.
Oh my gosh.
So
There you go,
that was just a stage awareness thing,
1,
So
2, 3,
Yeah.
and they're all just for. Oh.
yeah. Let me.
He air controlled himself out of the
Which I
ring.
can find. I will show you one where I hit. I think like 4 or 5 times on. I think it was Johnity, a while ago.
Oh my goodness.
It's really fucking fake unless you're against a corner. But I love it. I live for the fake shit.
I like
Yeah.
I like this. I like it. I like it. You like to
Yeah.
push the boundaries of your character
Right.
and your opponent's knowledge. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I think people who only go for the real stuff are holding themselves back on their potential.
Right.
I think that in obviously a tournament setting and like serious stuff, you don't really want to like rely on fake stuff because that if they know you want to weigh the risk, right? Because
Mhm.
like the risk of me doing that B slide K combo, I do a little less damage, but it looks flashy and funny, and it probably does mental damage to them too. I would have to imagine.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Here, let me message you this before we go to the next video. You can.
Okay.
Oh, I did message it to you just now.
Okay, hold on. Let me
Did it twice. Yeah. So let's load that video up because that's a better showcase of that spin cycle combo,
the
or
patented
rinse cycle,
spin
whatever.
cycle combo.
So, to my knowledge, I'm the only ZOS who actually has the balls to do this, because it's so dumb.
All right, as someone
But-
who has the sauce,
Yeah.
which way do we air control out of?
Typically it's forward and right or back and right.
Okay.
You can also air control left to some extent, and also I can kind of, if I know which direction you're air controlling in, I can kind of like micro step into another B slide K to correct it.
Holy fuck. Okay.
So, but I have to. That's like big brain territory, right? Because I have to know which way you're air controlling.
Mhm.
So yeah, you'll see here. This was a while ago, but yeah, 2, 3, 4. Oh
Four.
no, that was 3, and then but then we did that.
Oh,
Got
okay,
it
okay,
back up.
for a sec.
Yeah, and then he air controlled back out of it. So you see, it's fake after that.
Mhm.
But we got him several times with it. And
Oh
it was
my.
basically death. But So yeah, you can get that up to 7 times if they don't air control. So lesson learned: always air control.
Yes, air control is important. It is
Anyway,
kind of like DI in this game, but
right.
not
There's
as
another one.
influential. But
This is one that ZOS players do all the time.
Mhm.
This is a real fake combo, as I call it.
Real fake?
Not the one in this. Okay, we'll just let this play. I'll explain afterwards. So yeah, this I'll just let it play first, and
I
then I
don't
can
even know how
explain.
he gets out of this. He's got to spend bar.
So we soul
Interesting.
charge,
Ron decides
and
to
he's
spend.
grow. He's got
Well,
2
this is definitely
bars. We
gonna
pull him in
make
with a
spaghetti do
bubble,
same.
plus
Yeah,
4.
So there we go.
Oh,
it's
Boom.
okay.
Big dude.
you had 3
Dead.
curses on him?
I had 3 curses on him.
You know what, Ron? You got me too.
Yeah,
I can't say
honestly, I was like, okay, oh, that's
I got
not a
hit.
wasted meter. And then I was
Yeah,
It was
like,
time to read.
oh, wait.
Yeah.
I got hit.
Yeah, even the commentators were like, "Yeah, you got me too, Ron." So let's start it over. So let's slow it down a bit. Just so I
That's
can
where you
explain
get
the
the
thought process.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was the second curse right there.
We could do 0.75, and then I'll mute.
Oh yeah, that was the second curse right there. And then you see
So,
I got him
boom,
stepping.
third
Okay, so
curse.
third curse. So after this, I caught him with 6 BB lethal, and that's when in my brain I was like, all right, we're setting this up. So we did that. Back turn K. We popped a soul charge after back turn BBB because that
It baits them
mentally
into,
makes
yeah.
it baits them wanting to soul charge back to combat it. So we
Right.
pulled him in at +4. Now that is the only condition you can catch. You have to be at least +4 in
Mhm.
order to catch with this.
Right, because the
That's
GI
why
is
I
at
set
frame
that
8.
up. Yeah, it's so it is at frame 8, and it is +4 or I4, isn't it, for soul charge?
6. I think invincibility
I6.
at 6, but activation at 4. Something like that. Something weird like that.
Yeah, activation at 4, but invincibility until 6 frames. I think
Yeah,
something like that.
Something, yeah.
Yeah. So
That
it
was
has to
gnarly.
be yeah. So that was basically just like 3 moves ahead, and that's kind of how you want to play ZOS. Is you want to be that, you want to be playing 5D chess
Mhm.
if you
Indeed.
can.
All right. So now we have gone through all the clips.
Yep.
So now we are ready for some sauce.
Iowa.
Indeed. That is, you are now a region.
That is my region.
All right. I think we could zoom in a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. All right. Well, here's your tag. RonTheTryhard.
Yep.
You are
If we
from.
want to add all 5 of my characters, we can too. That's just my mains.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah, I
but-
think like in Boominati, this was you using the most, right? So.
Yeah. I don't really use my other characters in tournaments much. I did place top 8 in a tournament with Astroth. Like exclusively played Astroth once.
What the
So that was fun.
Uh.
I did Tira as well. One time I just did a full run with Tira and I did pretty well.
Mhm.
But yeah, most of the time I'm just playing Zas and Yoshi.
All right. Team Monochromosomes. I believe you guys
Yep.
have won the Boominati.
Yep, we won. It was mostly I can't take much credit for that in the team. I got usually like 1
Mhm.
or 2 wins tops every fight.
It's like the
Um,
Sly at Suite of History.
Yeah.
I didn't do any. My work here is
Yeah, I
done.
didn't do
You
anything.
didn't do
Right.
anything. Oh,
Exactly.
shit.
Right. So that was pretty much me and the team.
Mhm.
But I did come up with a name, so big points for contributing to that.
Indeed.
So the reason we came up with monochromosomes, just
Mhm.
a little side story, is our colors that Insaniate chose were black and white. So we were trying to come up with some name having to do with that theme,
Mhm.
and I just thought for a second, I was like, how many chromosomes do we have? More than you, like that meme.
Oh yeah.
But I also thought monochrome and monochromosomes. We only have 1 chromosome. Each of us has 1 single chromosome, so that's why we're the monochromosomes.
Ayo. All right. Yeah, that's actually good. That's a good play on words. I'm a fan.
Yeah.
All right.
Note A.
Yeah. No,
Yep,
we
that's
usually
me.
do them after. I think. Oh no. Not. Why is it not bolded?
Is this something you come up with, or can
Yeah.
I
You
add?
could. Yeah. Both of us.
Okay.
Not afraid to try some fake shit.
Yep. There you
Real
go.
output.
Real fake combos.
All right.
Yeah. Let's add Master of 5D chess.
Yeah.
Downplaying my abilities a little bit there, but
Glue
Let's see.
flavor connoisseur.
Glue flavor. I was gonna say, yeah, glue aficionado.
Yeah, yeah, glue
Um,
flavor aficionado. Aficionado. I think that's how it's spelled.
There we go. Yep.
I think like high
White.
character knowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Character knowledge.
White.
White. Yeah. Well, just we're white. It's true. I'm whiter than I'm probably the whitest guy you know. White. That's wonderful. Yeah. Add in why you blocking though. Why you blocking though? There you go. That's all we need.
All right, significant placings. Pretty much anything you're proud of. I could pull up FG combo if you don't have you don't really remember.
Yeah. Well, ninth. We'll add in ninth in Evo. 8 Evo.
At Evo, yeah.
Evo. Evo 22 ninth place. Placed top 8 in Bud Light Beer League East Coast. Which one was it? It wasn't like the full East Coast, but it was like East Coast B tournament or East Coast A tournament. I forget which one it was. I want to say it was East Coast B tournament. But it was like one of the tournaments they had before they did like the final tournament, you know.
Yo, watch this. All right.
We placed top 8.
I could do this. FG.
Yeah, you know you can pull up my Smash GG or my Start GG or whatever.
No, this is the sauce. This is the sauce. This website.
Oh yeah.
This is the sauciest
forgot
of
about that
websites.
Yeah, I was surprised to find that I was on there.
I'm on it too. Both my
I was on like the 10th page though, so I wasn't like you have to search for me.
There we go.
But
It
yeah.
was, I think it was 2020 for beer. Bud
Yeah.
Light Beer League. You got. We'll just copy this.
Yeah, Bud Light Beer League. So that was a big one. I only say that was a big tournament because it was being commentated by by like some big people.
Mm-hmm.
Like James Chen was commentating that. I remember for a time, and it was sponsored,
Mm-hmm.
big sponsor event. What else? I placed 5th. Oh, of course, actually, put that second. I placed 5th in Frosty Faustings 2022. How could I forget?
Yeah, XIV.
Yeah.
5th.
I got a little medal for it, but we had like 40 entrants that actually showed up, so we didn't have a payout for top 8. Big sad.
Nice.
But I still had to beat some killers to get there. It wasn't easy.
Nice.
I beat Giraffe to get there.
African American. No, African animal. Don't cancel me.
Honorary African American.
Let's see. So yeah, no, if you want to do other multiple Mighty Mucks.
Yeah, multiple Mighty Mooks. I have won Mighty Mooks before. I know that. Low kick online. Oh yeah, I won the bounty battles like those. That like first to 10 thing that they did. I won that undefeated. I actually beat Signia too.
For which tournament?
It wasn't a tournament. Do you remember that like bounty battle thing that they did?
Yeah.
It was like a first to 10 deal where like you would challenge people who had a bounty on, who had a bounty and you could steal their points. I don't know if we want to add that, but yeah, that I was pretty proud of that at least because I was undefeated on it. I went like 6-0, I think, or 7-0.
Let's see if we could do that.
And they were all first to 10s, which is why I won because I'm good at long sets.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So
it was basically
first
like
bounty
just,
board?
it was, what was it called? What did they officially call it? They only did one. It wasn't like
Oh.
it wasn't Decree's bounty battles. It was a Colorado caliber, but they did it. Let me see if I can find the info here.
I think we just call it Colorado Bounty
Battles.
Battles then.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, here's a spreadsheet if you want to see. I mean, this is I'm looking at the Discord right now. This is the only info I can find on it.
Bounty Battles.
Yeah. Bounty Battles champion.
Undefeated. You won the whole thing.
Yeah. Like I said, I went oh no, I went 9-0. Yeah.
Holy fuck.
So yeah, you can see the leaderboard there of like what happened. The way it works is that you had like coins on the far left, and whoever basically beat the other person would steal like that. You could wager a certain amount of coins, and then that it was kind of like betting in a way.
Mm-hmm.
And then you'd get all their coins for beating them. So people kept challenging me, and I just kept winning. So that's how that worked. They were first to tens. I remember fighting legit Rip City Outlaw, Signia. I don't think I fought Nox in that. I know I did Pheromontress and I think Yoshi 6.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this was a while ago. Anyway, let's actually try to.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah.
This is what I'm gonna do for you.
So yeah, I would put aggressive on full blast.
Full blast, alright. So traditional
Um,
and eccentric is like, do you
Gosh.
play the character as it's like on paper supposed to be? Like, I guess a good example is like,
yeah.
I don't play Keelik like he's supposed to be played.
Right.
Um,
Right.
But like,
That's a tough one because I think like I like to try and make my own style and think outside of the box a lot.
mhm,
So like I don't really try to play like the traditional. This is how you're supposed to play this character.
mhm.
And I think with Yoshi, I have a really eccentric Yoshi. I think my Zos kind of leans a little more toward traditional, just because that's how Zos is.
I guess I could
Um,
like put you like right here.
Yeah,
Cool.
that works.
All right. So this is the have you watched an episode of this before? You know the deal, right? I gotta go to MS Paint.
I'd go MS Paint. All right.
So hold on, we got download.
I started using like Paint 3D because I'm cheap and I don't want to get like Photoshop, and it's actually not bad
There's
once you
a
learn how
good
to use it.
online Photoshop that you could use.
A good free Photoshop.
Yes.
I might have to hit you up later on that and
I think it's called like
learn about it.
yeah. I'll hit you up about it. Let's see. All right. So we are gonna show folder my messy. Let's edit. Yep, and then okay. All right, so
Well, I would say. I mean, are you gonna?
yeah,
is this
I'm gonna
you
explain.
do,
So
or-
so pretty much neutral, self-explanatory. Execution is how well you press the buttons and
Right.
make them do things. You know, adaptability. You know, self-explanatory. Punishment, how well you block punish, how well you whiff punish. What is your so execution and punishment kind of go hand in hand with like
Right.
knowledge kind of,
Mhm.
and the mental is like how well you do like in tournament.
Yeah.
Like, do you tilt easily? Do you get nervous, and does that affect your gameplay? And like a
Right.
5 out of 5 mental is like Hyro Hero Joe. Dude is
Yeah.
not conditioned.
Not conditionable. Yeah.
Straight up like
I would put mine at like 1 or 2 for mental. Honestly, maybe 2.
All right, so
My
neutral.
mental is definitely my weakest point. Neutral. I mean, maybe I'm being a little modest. I put myself at a 3 or a 4. I think my neutral's really good when I can get it going, but like against a character that has superior neutral, I struggle with.
Mhm.
Like fighting freaking Toothpaste Jesse.
Mhm.
They like to backstep. Holding 4 is like their favorite thing, and I have a
The
hard
in
time.
denial special.
Yeah, I have a hard time giving chase against a character like Hamaru,
Mm-hmm.
where their backstep is just so good and Zos's forward step actually really sucks.
Mm-hmm.
It's really slow. They can backstep like at 3 times the speed I can forward step. So it's like, yeah, I'd put that at a 3 or 4.
Okay.
Um,
I'll give you a 4.
yeah.
Execution.
I'd honestly put it at a 4 or 5.
Yeah, no, I believe. Yeah, you just frame a lot. You definitely know your
Yeah,
combos.
I'd put it at a 5. You know what? Fuck it.
Yeah,
We're
fuck it. Why not?
Not being modest here. Adaptability. I definitely put that at least a 3 or 4 because yeah,
Mhm.
one thing about me is I typically sandbag the first round and then I immediately like come back and reverse like
Mm.
kill people a lot. That's what I'm known for doing. So I'd put that at a 4, honestly.
Okay.
5 would be like
Low,
every
low.
single time yeah, 5 would be like low shit or like Incendiate, like
Mhm.
Incendiate always coming back, reverse 3-0ing everybody without it seemingly like they don't even have to try.
Yep. Pretty much. Yep.
Punishments. Yeah, punishment. I'd say 3 or 4,
Okay. I think.
maybe 3,
Yeah. I think a
because
3 is
like
good.
I'm good at punishing and I know what to punish, especially with Zos. If you see my Zos, like 6K and 4K lethal hits are my bread and butter.
Mhm.
I am good at telling that, but there's a lot of things that are like -16 that I don't punish, right?
Right.
Like I'll just punish with an AA.
Mhm.
So yeah, 3. We'll say that.
Okay. Yeah. And mental, we've already went over it. It's like a 2.
Yeah, mine sucks.
Yep.
I am known for being tilted
It's okay.
all the time.
For the past 3 weeks, I pretty much had like a 0 or a 1 mental. So
Yeah.
the fact that I actually did that well in tournament is surprising. Honestly, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like literally
Yeah,
with
you
that
did
twit
good.
longer and shit, and then I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I did okay.
Right. Yeah.
But
I haven't
yeah,
really commented much on how I did, but I did all right.
so this is the completed card.
Perfect.
It looks kind of nice. I am gonna see if I could print these at the end of the year,
Okay.
and I
cool.
might like see if I could like
Try to
send
hand
out.
them out or something.
Yeah, next tournament I
mail
go
'em.
to, I'll have like one full
Yeah.
deck that if people like actually want it, I could like
Right.
probably sell it to support my Evo Japan fund. But I'll give like
Right.
a free copy to like all the players that have.
Cool. That'll be awesome.
Yeah, so
Can't wait.
we got actually a lot of cards so far, almost to make a Yu-Gi-Oh deck. We need like 10 more.
Yeah.
If we have like I think about
Right.
20
You got to
something.
add like attack and defense values to them and stuff, and
That's
like
next season.
effects. Yeah,
That's-
next season. There you go.
We'll make Yu-Gi-Oh cards instead of Soul Info cards. This is 2023.
Right.
Holy shit. That'll
you
be
go.
so fun. All right.
You got your work cut out for you.
Indeed, I do. The content creation never stops.
Yep.
All right. Now that we have reached the end and you dealt with me for about an hour,
Oh no,
you
you
get
don't.
to-
You're the one dealing with me.
you get to chill for as long as you need to. Anything you need.
All right, guys. Well, I try to keep it simple. My name is RonTheTryhard. We got. I'm gonna drop all these in chat because we got twitch.tv/RonTheTryhard. We got YouTube/RonTheTryhard. Almost typed Rob the Tryhard. We got Twitter. That one is just RonTryhard because for some reason they don't like you putting the in the thing.
That's weird.
At least they didn't when I put it in. They insisted I name it Ron Tryhard, not Ron the Tryhard. So, whatever.
Mhm.
Those are my main places that you can find me. Be sure to follow and all that shit.
Yeah, no, drop a follow. Definitely the homie.
The homie.
Yeah, definitely the homie. We are all best friends now because of Evo. That's usually how it
Yeah.
goes. Literally,
Right.
you go to offlines and you like hang out with people and like
And you realize like, oh shit, this guy's not just like nice online. He's actually cool offline.
or like oh, this guy isn't a salty motherfucker like all the time. This guy's
Exactly.
actually like
Right.
cool as shit.
It's like, wow, I'm actually seeing more than just like 2 hours on a stream when this dude has just gotten off work and is pissed off.
Right. So there's that. Otherwise, yeah, no, thank you for being on the show.
Yeah. No, thanks
It's
for
always a
having
good
me.
time, yeah.
Had fun.
And yeah, no, I'm glad you had fun. I'm glad you had fun. Yeah. You get to rate anyone you want.
Oh shit. You put me on the spot. I don't even know who's streaming right now.
I could check who's
We got, like,
streaming on Caliber.
7 viewers. Yeah, if you want to rate whoever, I'll give it dealer's choice here.
All
I
right.
don't see anybody I'm following personally who I would want to raid.
All right, let's see.
Uh,
Oh, God.
there's like 4 people streaming Soul Calibur right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like
let's see.
Tuesday after Evo. Like nobody's doing anything.
True.
Everybody's just
We'll
working.
send it to Cosno TV, and we'll
Alright.
we'll flame him for not playing Caliber.
Yeah.
All right. Once again, thank you all for showing up.
Big Mick thank yous
Yeah.
from McSpankies.
go to tournaments. Tournaments are fun. They do cost a
Yep.
lot, but that's because I guess I don't know.
Get a job.
Yeah, get a job. No,
Get a job. Get money.
Mhm.
Afford tournaments.
And-
Repeat.
Yeah. All right. The raid has started. Our raid message is, why the fuck aren't you playing Caliber? And yeah.
Thanks.
We will see you soon. Peace.
Later.